What's up guys, Fahan here, and today I'm in the Istana grounds and I'm gonna do a vlog about it. Today is Wednesday, 6th of February, second day of Chinese New Year. It's a public holiday here in Singapore, and I'm just outside the Istana right now, and today is their open house, so I'm gonna walk around and have a look. They're opening the gates at 8:30 and it's now 8:15. As you can see, there's already a crowd forming over here. Man, there's a lot of people. Made it past through security finally, and first time inside the Istana. Wow, it's a very big compound. Now note that the Istana is only open on public holidays, national holidays such as Hari Raya Puasa, Chinese New Year, Deepavali. That is when the Istana would open their doors to the public, and generally most of the times it's restricted. Today is a good chance for me to come here and actually see what the Istana has to offer. I didn't expect it to be a long way to the Istana, you know. The compound is very big. For those who don't know, Istana is the official residence of the President of Singapore, the head of state. But it's interesting to note that no president or prime minister has ever stayed in the Istana and Sri Temasek compound ever since it's official. In fact, no prime minister has ever stayed in Sri Temasek before. It's only their official residences by name.
Okay, yeah, maybe I should only with the
Ice cream and souvenirs for sale. Unfortunately, it's out of my price range, so I'm not gonna buy any. Probably gonna have lunch at the nearby Plaza Singapura just outside. A beautiful looking Japanese garden right behind me. It's amazing that the Istana is well manicured despite being located along Orchard Road. It's like a garden in the middle of the city. It's okay. I'll walk instead. Thank you. So this villa is actually reserved for foreign dignitaries and VVIPs who are visiting Singapore. I think it's currently no occupants inside. Oops, what the hell's going on here? Come on, keep off the grounds. You shouldn't do that, man. And right behind me is the Istana, the official residence of the President of Singapore. Okay, the sun's going up. Just got my ticket for the guided tour. Now we're heading into the Istana. Hi.
It's the white ticket from the booth. You have to buy another ticket.
Hi. 9:30 my tour.
Can I see your ticket?
Yes.
So yours is 9:30, right?
Yes.
Okay. Just issue one.
Thank you.
Okay, so you can just hang this around.
Yeah,
Okay.
we already set for you. Just put on your ear.
Roma. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You just please wait over there.
Okay, I'm getting ready for our guided tour right now. 9:30. I don't even know if photography is allowed inside.
I'm Billian, and I'm a volunteer with the preservation of sites and monuments, which is part of the National Heritage Board. So the preservation of sites and monuments, we are in charge of monuments and sites in Singapore. We have exactly 72 monuments and about 100 historic sites. This year is the year of the bicentennial, so we hope to name maybe, I don't know how many monuments they were named this year in 2019. This is how the building looks like. Architecturally wise, it's in the Neo-Palladian style. So you see there's symmetry in Neo-Palladian. This side of it and the other side of it is symmetrical. Okay? And also you see these. They're called pediments. It's a triangular shape. And you see this in many of the other colonial buildings. For example, the National Museum. And what was this place like before? It was a nutmeg plantation. Do you know when you come in, which road do you come by? The main road, Orchard Road. Because there were many orchards here. Okay, and there were many plantations. And this particular plantation was owned by a man called Charles Prinsep. You know Prinsep Street, which is close by? So Charles Prinsep owned a very big piece of land, and this was only part of it. But in the 1860s, there was a beetle that attacked the back of the bark of the nutmeg trees. So what happened was that all the nutmeg trees started to die, to wilt. And Charles Prinsep had no choice but to put this piece of land up for sale. Okay? And at the same time, the colonial governments, they were looking for a piece of land to build a house for their governor. Because the governor at that time was living in rented premises, so it was not quite appropriate. At the right time, this piece of land was up for sale. So the colonial government bought the piece of land. Because in 1867, it was a special year. Singapore became a colony of the British government. You know, earlier on when Raffles came, he was not representing the British government, he was representing the East India Company. Raffles had a home, built up close by on a hill. But at that time, during Raffles' time, it was not called Fort Canning. It was called, in Malay, Bukit Larangan, or Forbidden Hill. Nobody was allowed to go up the hill. But when the East India Company came, they built a home for Raffles up there. But that home was built very, very quickly. Okay, and the materials did not last very long. It was made of attack and wood. So every time there is a Sumatra squall, you know, everybody will look up the hill and see whether the house is still there. Later, they moved out of that building and they built this home for the governor, and it was called Government House, and this was called Government Hill. And here, the governor stayed here, and that governor who lived here was Governor Orr. And this place was designed by the colonial architect J.F. McNair. And how did he build it so quickly? The land was purchased in 1867, and by 1869, the building was ready. It was the Indian convicts, and 3,000 of them built this building. And one last thing to mention, you look at the building, you see some holes below? Yes, those holes are for ventilation. So it's like a Malay house. They will have stilts, and then they will have ventilation. They rear chickens and some animals below, and they could use that place for drying goods as well. Okay? So I'm going to bring you into that building, but to let you know that as we go into the building, we are not allowed to take photographs. And you will follow me. We will take a route in, we'll go into the building, and we'll come out the other exit. So everybody must follow the same route. Okay? And the highlight of this tour, of course, is to show you the state gifts. Because you don't get to see them all the time. Every year, the Istana is open for 5 days. Diwali, Chinese New Year, Hari Raya, National Day, Labor Day. Labor Day. Okay, 5 days. But this year is a special year. Remember I told you the building was ready in 1869. So 1869 to 2019 is how many years? 150. Very good. Koreans are good at mathematics. So 150 years. So we will have another special day just for this 150th anniversary. Okay, now let's get into the building.
Okay, so that concludes my tour of the Istana. Unfortunately, you're not allowed to take any photos or videos inside. Such a bummer. But very insightful. We got to see the state gifts, the state room, the place where foreign dignitaries are being welcomed. Very interesting. This will make a great golf course, huh? So this is Sri Temasek, the official residence of the Prime Minister. It's supposed to be his office, but as spoken before, no Prime Minister has ever stayed in this building before, only as a working office or something. Unfortunately, it's restricted to the public, so a police officer actually chasing a child away from the grounds. Probably cannot go inside, unlike the Istana. It's alright, I walk. Thank you. So I came at 8:30 and it's now 11 o'clock. The crowd's really building up here. I'm glad that I came a bit early. That's my tour of the Istana. Hope you liked it. I guess I'm gonna end the vlog here. We'll see you in the next one. Happy Chinese New Year to all.